Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here and watching the first edition of ExecSecTech. My name is Michela. I am an official key Canva lover, and that's why I'm here to talk about this fantastic tool. Just to introduce a bit of myself, I am a freelance professional, and 3 years ago I launched my brand, Daily Facilitator, which offers services of virtual assistant, web marketing, and training. Since I was a former, and I am a former manager assistant, together with Selvaggia, who is here with me today, we launched the Assistant Academy project at the beginning of the year. Selvaggia, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, hello everybody. I'm Selvaggia, co-founder of the Assistant Academy, and I'm a strategy mentor with 15 years of experience as an executive assistant and business partner. I am really passionate about startups and innovation, and also improving business processes and information flow.
The program was launched at the beginning of the year, as I said, and actually it goes without saying that if we could have launched this initiative at any other period in history, well, it would be slightly easier. But this is another story. Back to Canva. I fell in love with Canva back in 2017, even some months before, and it is not now my right hand, so I cannot really create, sign, or think anything without using it. In less than 2 years, and I show you now, it has dramatically evolved and has become a powerful tool. So that's why I'm here today, to give you a better idea of what to do with it. So if we move to this slide, this is what I found out for a webinar I held in 2018. So look at how basic the version was compared to now. There were, apart from the graphic design and the graphic user face, there were little options, but now completely changed. So what is Canva? Canva is a graphic design platform and allowed users to create social media designs, presentation. You can create flyers, you can create a document, a video, you can create mind maps, everything you can think about it, you can find it on Canva. With Canva, you can create your marketing funnel. You can, if you are a blogger, you can use it and create your Instagram stories, or use it the grid, so the Instagram grid. You can add and edit your pictures. You can add and edit your video. You can create designs starting from scratch, starting from a template, as we see in a few minutes with a demo, and then change it everything. You can now create content and post it directly on social media. And you can even record it now directly. So there are lots of features coming, actually in the pro version, but really there is lots of buzz around this tool. Why I would like to highlight this concept is because Canva is a fully comprehensive graphic design system. It means that if you're using it, you don't need to go searching other apps and other software to do the second part of the job. If you are working on social media, or if you're working on posting, you can do it directly from there. If you are working with video, you can do it directly from there. If you need to print things, you can do it directly from the platform. I mean, it's a graphic design system, and it's a platform that allows you to do and to perform many activities. I also would like to highlight the fact that there are lots of benefits in adopting Canva as a professional tool, ducking the stereotype of being a makeshift solution for non-Photoshop users. Unless you are a graphic designer, and then you need the Photoshop and the suits and packages and all the things that you can do with Photoshops, you have a lot of benefits without being not that professional. Moreover, it's available on the web, mobile. It has a desktop application, And it's a freemium app. What does it mean? It means that you can start from a very generous free version. The majority of features are available for the free plan, and then you can upgrade to Pro and have all the full coverage for less than $9 per month. Then if you are working with teams, you can upgrade to Enterprise for about $27 per month. And this is the top, this is the maximum you can pay. Besides Enterprise, I would like to highlight the other two types of licenses. There is Canva for Education. So if you are also a teacher or an educator, you can use it because it integrates with Google Classroom, and it's a supercharged version of Canva for free. And you can also use it as if you run an organization, a not-for-profit organization. And in this case, you can use the Pro version for free, but your association should be listed in as a not-for-profit. So check the required documentation on per county basis. So moving on, I'm using now Salvaggio just because she is the expert of startup. So why trusting a startup as a partner for your design items?
Yeah, Canva is not just a startup, it's one of the best startups we know. As per now, is a unicorn. It means that they got more than $1 billion. And so they also get a lot of prize like best place to work. They are running by a woman that is Melanie Perkins, one of the youngest entrepreneurs to reach this goal. And their value is continuously growing. They have a lot of bases of people using Canva, like more than 30 million. And they also make a big work in translating in more than 100 languages. And the value of Canva as a startup is growing, continuously growing. And it seems that they will be adding more and more feature, and it really will not be a startup that will have just a short life, but it seems to get growing, and so they will be here for the next year. So it's really an investment to start using Canva, so that tomorrow you don't have to change or find another application to make your graphics. So I'm really happy to use Canva for doing my graphics and my design, and I find it's really useful also for basic.
Yes, what Salvaggio highlight is that Canva is stable. I mean, 2 years ago it was very basic, but then it has development and is now a powerful tool. So I don't know if you know this guy, so Gui Kawasaki. I follow him on LinkedIn, and he was previously the former chief evangelist of Apple. So he knew what to do and how to do his job in evangelizing. So about when he chose a new company, and he says that has Mac democratized the computers and Google democratized information and eBay e-commerce, in the same way Canva is democratizing design, and I think it's true. So I give you now 5 main reasons, just to go straight for using it. We all know that social media and digital devices have accelerated the blur between private and business, between work and leisure, public and private. Although many of you don't manage directly their corporate social media, I can bet that each of you has at least one personal profile on Instagram, on Facebook, on Pinterest, on YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever. So we can all agree that each social media, each channel has its own communication style, but all social media platforms are there to attract, engage, convert, and delight. Those are the basic of web marketing funnel. And how they do that? They do it through the creation of content, creation of engaging content. And I can hear that, okay, this is another thing that I have to learn. So why me? Why should it matter to an executive assistant? I believe that in the same way you are learning the technique of writing emails that deserve to be read, you should master the graphic design elements to help you in conveying your message better. So, number one reason, it's easy to use. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, really. When I look, this is, you see now there is a brush, a sponge. So when I look for a photo that expresses the concept of easy to use, among the other, I found a sponge. And I thought, well, that's brilliant, because Canva really understands my needs when I looking for pictures that express concept. And actually, you don't need any instruction to know how to use it. And this is what it's like with Canva. What I'm having here is what you have if you open Photoshop. As you can see, the black and all the functionalities are not as intuitive as the homepage of Canva is, and you need some tutorials at least, or you need someone that explained you how to use it at best. Being easy doesn't mean being basic. Compared to other design software, for example, Canva offers a variety of features hidden behind a very user-friendly interface. That means that you have many ready-made templates that let you start designing without the white page syndrome. Right, Salvaja? I think you have the experiences of this.
Yeah, starting from a template, one of the many templates, it's easier because sometimes you have an idea in your mind, but it's not the same when you transpose it in the graphic design. So starting with a template that you just need to change the color or the images or the elements, it really helps with making something even which you are not very design.
Yes, because we can all put lots of pictures and we cannot put lots of elements, but what makes your design nice and polished is how it is displayed, so how the layout is displayed. And that's why Canva is helpful for you if you don't have this kind of skills. And more often, Photoshop and other advanced design software can really do amazing things. I'm not saying that you can do everything with Canva. No, they are professional. So they are professional design softwares made for graphic designers. So unless you are a graphic designer, Photoshop, it's a bit expensive, for example, to subscribe, because it's about $25 or euro per month. And generally speaking, just because you can do something with extraordinary effect or, and lots of features, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should use everything you have on your software, on your platform, just because your needs are very different from a graphic designer ones. So number two reason is that is professional. So Canva is a professional tool with which you can create and print, for example, your design. That means that when you create something, it's the quality of it, it's high enough to be printed and have a perfect printing service. You have an amazing printing service directly at your company. Or for example, if you need to display a video like we did, you can create a video and have it perfectly displayed on web, so with a high resolution that is needed, really without using other software. And back to the free version, look at the list below. Those are the free features available at present. And there are free templates, there are free logos, fonts, photos and graphics, elements. You can export design, for example, as PDF, a JPEG, MP4, GIF. There are other software, there are other free software like Canva. So Canva is not the only one, but sometimes you just have a link, or you can export it just in PDF or just in PNG, and then you need to convert it. There is the possibility to comment, so there is the built-in commenting. You can share your graphic design. You can share with a view link and an edit link, for example. And you can share it with people outside of your team, for example, by a link or via email. And there is a possibility to storage your design up to 1 gigabyte. So it's quite a lot. And I love Canva because their developers are working relentlessly to releasing new features. So every time I open Canva, so from 1 week to another, there is something new that comes up. So really, compared to other free software for design online, you have lots of possibility. The first one, if you need, for example, business cards, or if you need flyers or brochures, you can have it printed directly from your Canva software and delivered at home. The third reason is that it's perfect for team and one-man band. So whether you work in a team or you are a professional, this is the solution that really suits all needs. It is time-proof, and we saw it during the pandemic, because we hope that pandemic happens once in a lifetime, but the remote working will remain and will continue to grow. What happened? That during the COVID, the lockdown, thousands of entrepreneurs strived to keep their company alive. And one of the resources that best used to communicate was Canva, because help non-professional graphic design, like entrepreneur, business owner, small or local manager, to avoid the lockdown impact on their business. How? Having set of communication already pre-made and already created on purpose for coronavirus with graphic design signs, so you can use it to spread the message, so stop the spread with the information of the World Health Organization. You can add your signals, you can print your signals, you can create a social media campaign without knowing nothing, basically. And all the templates were already made and were already prepared for you to Canva, so they adapt to the situation. Selvaggia and I usually collaborate. She's still in the free version, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I am the person who usually designs.
I'm not ready to upgrade yet.
Yes, but we can share and collaborate easily. Even if I am under the pro license and she's under the free license, we can share the designs, and we can share pictures. We can collaborate remotely because we live in 2 different parts of Italy, and you can create free teams even in the free version, and you have the same tools. But when you work with pro, so when she wants to upgrade and put some nicer photo, or for example use other features, I can do it, and then she can benefit. Obviously, if you have a pro license, you cannot expand. So you cannot give your benefits of the pro license to others, but you can collaborate easily. So if you need to have work in a team aligned with the same tools, it's better to move to the enterprise version. And this is your favorite thesis, right? So no design experience. And when I mean no design experience, means that really you don't need to have graphic skills to be able to create your own communication style, isn't it?
Yeah, you just need to exercise and do something at first, just to get easy in using the platform. But it's really, you just open it and it's very self-explaining, the Canva interface. And just try to do the first time and the second and the third, and then I think that after 10 times you get the right grip, and you need to put out something very nice also if you're not very skilled.
Yes, and Canva offers you the opportunity to learn. You can find tutorials, you can find tools. For example, there are lots of tools on colors, so if you don't know how to put colors together, there are free tools that you can access, even if you don't have a Canva subscription, for example. There are blogs, so you can always stay informed about what is trending and what is not. And there is also service that pair the type of fonts. So you are sure that you can go and moving away from your Arial or Times New Roman font and be a bit more creative without still be readable and without exceeding. So this is very important this is not really if you're not mastering this kind of skills, and you can learn, by the way. So, and they are very happy if you learn it properly. Again, the last point is that Canva means endless possibilities. And why I'm telling you that? Because there is a continuous innovation. There is a continuous research in creating something new and creating something that makes things simple and easy for you. We talk about integrations, for example. I don't know if you know what an API is. So API, Application Program Interface. And API is used to control the access to hardware devices and software function that an application might not have necessarily through the permission to use it. So when you are working with Canva, you are see three types of extensions: the content, the editing, and the publishing. Now, just look at what you have here. There are three types of extension, and they continue adding. So this is the present situation, but if I do a webinar in 1 month or 2 months, I'm sure that there will be something more added. So content is the app that provides you to use third-party content via Canva editor site. For example, you can embed any link that you want. You can use the Giphy, the Google Maps. You can use the QR code, for example, or pictures from Pexels and Pixabay that are, by the way, both. They have been bought by Canva, so they are now part of the Canva ecosystem. And publishing is the way for you to publish your design to third-party destinations, such as the social media platform, and you see a lot, or the file storage service like Dropbox, OneDrive, Drive, and Box. They all using the same the same words to express the concept. And then editing is the possibility for the users to apply effects and filters. Those were new to me, for example, but you have all the possibility to play with pictures, and you see it in the demo in a few minutes. So, what you are going to see now? Now you're going to see what it's like to starting from a template and then modifying. So you can use the template, you can adjust the styles and have the same template with a different style, or you can start with the template, adjusting the style, and change all the elements that you don't like. And I can assure you that the moment you have tons of new pictures, new elements, and effects, you are very tempted to use everything. But then you realize that the layout, so that's why it's good starting from a template, because you realize that the template that you are going to use, we are now using on a newsletter template, has a purpose. So there is something that it's better to be added and something not. So let's have a closer look now. And before to go to demo, let's have a promo, a little promo moment.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes. So visit us at the virtual booth. We have a giveaway, so you can receive a little gift if you drop us a comment and you want to say hello to our virtual booth. And we have very special offers for you that includes all the services that the Assistant Academy offers to the professionals and executive assistant. Would you like to invite to
they
something else?
They have also 10% discount if you visit us at the booth.
Yes. We have set up some offers, but if you say hello at the booth, you can grant a 10% discount extra. So I think it's quite tempting. So let's go to the demo and see you in a few minutes. Here we are in the demo mode. So what you see now is the homepage of my Pro version. As you may see, there is a more complete menu. Templates remain the same for both license. So I have my brand kit where I can upload all my logos and pictures. Sometimes I can upload my brand color. I can upload as many palettes as I want, as you can see, and I can add as many colors as I want. While in the free version, you can upload just one palette with maximum 3 colors. I have also my brand fonts. I have heading, subheading, and body already preset. And I can also upload font when needed, so when I work with client and they have a specific font. So moving on, there is the content planner. This is a brand new feature, but is available just for Pro. Always in the sidebar are available my folders. When you are under the free version, you have just the 4 folders, so standard ones. But I can create as many folders as I want, and so I can have all my desktop clean and organized. I have also folders and templates that are shared with me, and to move to the free version, I switch to a member, which is always me, but is the Assistant Academy email account. And so you see that there are less features available, and my brand kit is blocked, so I have just my 3 colors and I cannot upload anything. But we say that we want to create something anew, but we start from a template. So let's pretend that we have to create an internal newsletter, or we renew the style of the one you have in the company. So here on the sidebar, there are many models suitable for any purpose and circumstances. It's not mandatory that if you are working the real estate, you choose the real estate template. Just choose what suits you more, and then you can change it completely. So let's go with the classic one, and you will have now 3 options. So you can start from scratch. You can start from a template and then change it manually, and customize it as you want, or you can use styles and do everything in one click. So this is a brand new feature. I have to click on my webcam, otherwise it's not available. Okay, I go here. This is my front page. Then I had a new page, and this is the back. So if I'm satisfied with this type of font, colors, and layout, I can simply go and add my text, and I'm done. I put a name. ExecSecTech template, and I'm done. So this is number 1. Then, alternatively, I like the style, I like the layout, but I'm not totally satisfied with colors, for example. So I change. So my company has a blue logo, for example. So I can use these styles. Those are preset styles, but there are font combination, and color combination. If you just shuffle, the system will propose you colors and style and different style. So if you like and you see any of this style and font, you know that you can do like this, and you see we keep changing. So let's go back to our template, so the original one. What we can do now? So we can upload our image or a video, and look. So what we have here, it's a picture, but it's special because this is not just a picture. This is a grid, and this grid is like a placeholder, a container. So it's something that let your picture be fully displayed and always aligned and center and so on. So you can adjust the pictures. You can adjust the picture simply adjusting the container here, the grid. So if I have a squared photo and I drag it and drop it like this, I can decide to go up and down, you see, and my picture will be always displayed nicely and perfectly. I can enlarge a bit just to remove the coffee, and voila. As you see, we use square picture for a rectangular container. If we have a wider picture like this, okay, we can decide to leave it like this, for example, and also we can decide to resize the grid, change the position, and have a second item, for example. You can use preset grids from 1 to 9 or more blocks, so 9 to 9 spaces. But if you are already here, just duplicate it here. You put it together as they were 2 different sets, 2 different pictures, and here we are. With just one picture, we can have 2 amazing results. So let's say that we keep it like this at the moment, because we are going to change it again. So what you can do with the picture, you can use the effects. It's brand new. there are special type of effects you cannot apply probably on the majority of your picture, but if you are creating presentation like I did, and I was with a pink and a violet shade of and blue colors, so I use it, the duotone and the color mix to change the style of other picture. So you can see we can give it a totally different look if we play with the colors. So this is not that bad. And there are many. You can activate it by clicking and connect it here, and then you will have another menu, okay, and you can play with this. Then you can play with filter. The filter is more standard one, so it's quite basic, but you have all the possibility to change the style of your picture from a brighter one to black and white, and you can adjust it if you like the type of filter, so you can adjust it manually. And for instance, if your style is always in black and white, you can, and you like this gradient, just copy the filter code. I use the Ctrl C or the Command C, and look, I go on the adjust. You see, this is different because we use another effect on this picture, but I can give them the same style. So again, with just 2 clicks, amazingly, you have modified your picture. Then go back to the previous style. Okay. What you can do, you can crop it, but we have now agreed, so there's no necessity of cropping, and you can flip it. So if you think that it makes sense, you can flip it horizontally and vertically. In this case, it doesn't make sense, but this is a possibility. Another thing that you can do is go with the transparency. So if you have it as a background and you prefer to write on and put the writing directly on the picture, so you have a photo background, this is a brilliant tip to keep the photo in the background and still be able to see what you have written. So let's say that we leave it like this. You probably noticed that I'm moving every element very easily with a drag and drop. So with my mouse, I can put every element. I can drag and drop my element around the layout, and the pink lines that you see are the margins. So in this case, it's the text safety margin because we choose the print letterhead. So our format, it's our I didn't want to resize. It's A4 format, and so you can print it. Okay, what you see now is those are elements, those in this blue square. Those are cell text, but you see every element has this blue line. These are all free items, and they can add much more personalization to your layout. And then what we have, this is the collection for the coronavirus, as I explained to you in the presentation. There are the grids, the charts, and so on. The last thing we can do is changing the background, for example. So we remove this pale background and we move to the background menu. So you have all the solid colors above here, and then a wide choice of alternatives as back photo. So you have photo, you have graphics design, you have shades and materials and lots of things. They are fantastic, but they are not fitting actually our design. But when you create a presentation or any other type of marketing material, having this kind of pictures as a background photo with this good quality and resolution makes an impact. So let's say that we want to stay a bit sober and above all readable. So the school letter and the crumpled paper are very, very nice, but no, it's not the case. So let's say that we change to something unusual. So let's take a white wall and then let's play with transparency. So the wall effect and the photo background is very, very light. So I think that we have a great overview of all Canva features. What remains to do is to share and ask for approval. So if your boss or the colleague who approves is on a Canva team, just type in his name and he will receive an invite to view or to edit the design. The email account will do. And to be faster, share a link to view, to edit, and in case you are a pro license, you can use it as a template. So once approved, this will be the master, and you don't have to go back on the same layout. Good. So since we had it a video and a gift, if we download it, the first result we have is MP4 video and gift. But we have also PDF print, standard, JPEG and PNG. When we download it, we can select the page that we want to download. And when we select the PDF, or we have here a note that you can print your design with Canva, which means that you never leave this platform. For example, you decide that this become a flyer, so it's a single-sided with just one page, and we use the standard paper, and as you can see, the price starting from 25 copies, it's not that much. It's on average with other competitors. So I believe that you can create your design, you ask for approval, you download it, you save it, you make it as a template, and then you can print your layout and have it at your company's door with just one click. So no, never leaving the same platform. And if we were creating another type of content, for example, a presentation, you can present it and now you can also record it. You can, when you have other type of contents, for example, social media posts or stories, you can publish directly on Facebook page, on Twitter, on Facebook group, on Pinterest. You can, those options are for pro license. You can send your layout for email. You can save it to Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. And if your company is using a newsletter and email marketing platform to manage it, like MailChimp, you connect it to MailChimp and it is ready to be sent out to your monthly campaign. There is also the LinkedIn profile and LinkedIn page. And if you are on Slack, this will become a to-do list that you can cross it because this is a done activity. As you see, there are endless possibilities. If you have a website or whatever that works on a web page, on HTML, you can embed your layout. If you have working with the presentation, you can convert it to PowerPoint. If you have the Pro license, this is the new feature. You can schedule your content directly and planning. Really, thousands of possibilities. So I hope you enjoyed. And this is the mode to remind you that we had and we created a wonderful design. So respect of the template, and thank you. Thank you for watching the demo, and remember to shine and enjoy Canva. See you at the virtual booth. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the demo and the template that we made. You can do it, you can start doing today and create your own. As you saw, we use the free features, and you saw that I was mentioning something that was not free. So why upgrading to Pro? Basically, because all the features that are new and all the beta version will be available for the Pro user, and you will be always the cutting edge in innovation and technology. You have the possibility of choose among millions of pictures, elements. You have more than 3,000 fonts, and you can upload your own. You can create your brand kit, as you saw in the demo. You can have your brand color, the fonts, the logo, and you will have your brand kit always ready for you. You have unlimited folders, so you can collaborate with others and having still a polished and organized archive. You have a very high volume storage, so 100 giga, and two features that I like particularly. First is the magic resize. It was quite new 1 year ago, but now I use it in a bliss, so without even thinking about it. And it's the possibility of resize everything in every kind of dimension you need it. So once you found the perfect layout with the color, the elements, and you are set, you don't need to create again with other dimension. You simply click resize. You can copy and resize, and voila, and you have it in the size that you need it. And then the second one is the background remover. As I said before, there are other apps that do this, but why choosing to go away when you have all the features inside Canva platform? So even if you, whether if you upload a picture and you don't like the background, you just click background remover and you will have the pictures perfectly and nicely displayed, and you can put it wherever you want. It's perfect with logo, for example. So if you are displaying logo of others and you have the square and you don't find the transparent one, and you have this black or white rectangle area that is not that nice, you can remove it with one click. So the last feature is scheduling your social media directly from Canva. You can schedule your social post on Facebook page, Facebook group, LinkedIn page, LinkedIn profile, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Pinterest. So as you see, the list is growing. And actually, this is what you need to define your personal brand, right? Selvaggia started her own brand, and she started anew, just playing with the elements in Canva, right?
Yeah, it's not easy at first, but You can mix and match your colors and find similar colors, and then also the font. And then I'm quite satisfied with my graphic now.
Yes, so if you are starting anew, you have all the tools that you need to establish your own brand. Then you can change it, and you can add it, you can, renew it, but you can start from one place safely enough that you have all the elements that you need. So I think that we had an overview, a complete overview of Canva. And I will have we will be available for the Q&A sessions after our session. So I'm talking about Canva, and Salvaggio is talking about Trello. So we both have the Q&A sessions, and we will be live during the day. So pop in and join us at the virtual booth, and get in touch if you want to take advantage of the offers, right?
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and see you at the virtual booth. Bye-bye.